Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Saturday Night Uncensored, where the lights are bright and nobody can come save you. Who will be the last man left standing? As we are joined by our new United States champion, Jay Damon. Last week in that 8-man battle royale, I did nothing but show my true colors, ladies and gentlemen. I showed that I have the capabilities, the mental capacity, and the will to beat out 7 other men. And I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I may be standing here as your new United States champion right now on BCW Uncensored, but with Josie Japan only in 1 week, somebody better step up. Because pay-per-views were made with bright lights for a reason, and it wouldn't be a pay-per-view without your Damon. BCW faithful, we are finally about to get our first contest underway, and it is a fatal 4-way to determine who one of the men fighting in our BCW Continental Championship match at Josie Japan will be. Let me explain something to you, ladies and gentlemen. There's 8 men in the BCW Continental Championship division. That's why we are having 2 fatal 4-ways to give everyone in the division a fair shot. The first man making his way down to the ring right now is one of the luchadors here in BCW. He is the Green Mean Magician Machine, La Rubio. We've had a handful of luchadors and luchadoras here at BCW. La Rubio was looking to stamp the luchador name even deeper within BCW's foundation. But our next man coming out, he is also making his debut here on Saturday Night Uncensored. Once he catches you, everything turns into black and white. It's still his era. He is James Williams. We're halfway ready to begin this match as James Williams is now in the ring. Our third competitor is making his way down to the ring in this fatal 4-way contest. And it is the 19-year-old who had a beautiful showing in our Battle Royale last Saturday Night Uncensored. He is Sol Soriano. So Soriano ready to go in this match. He is a walking, talking highlight reel. What our last entrant in this fatal four-way is making his entrance right now. We've seen a little bit of him already here in BCW, but tonight he's looking to really step his name in the foundation of BCW as becoming the #1 contender for the Continental Championship. Representing the only way, he is Scott Morgan.
I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off. Find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. So it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose. I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please. You're all too loud, you don't speak quietly. Opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous. Is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing. All our minds, we put the work in. We got some work, man.
La Rubio. Then across the ring from him is James Williams. In the other corner, we have Sol Soriano. And in the final corner, we have Sam Morgan. 4 men, 1 goal. This fatal four-way match for the #1 contender to the BCW Continental Championship at Joshi, Japan is underway. And right away, oh my goodness, James Williams with a big moonsault. Then La Rubio with a springboard leg drop on the Scott Morgan that did connect, ladies and gentlemen, but the pin's automatically broken up. And James Williams with another springboard moonsault. He's on fire early here tonight as Sol Soriano's hitting a Spanish fly on the La Rubio. Oh shit! James Williams has a kendo stick, but he's dodged by Scott Morgan and hit with a Superman forearm. And on the other side of the ring, a springboard forearm by Sol Soriano. And now James Williams and Sol Soriano, the only 2 men left standing. But I guess I spoke too soon as Soriano gets taken down by Williams with a nice hurricanrana. Now Scott Morgan and La Rubio going back at it with a drop kick on the Rubio, which drops him in the middle of the ring. Soriano get a hit with a, oh my goodness. What a nice move by James Williams. He is on fire here early with these springboard maneuvers. La Rubio trying to go for another springboard drop kick or a hurricanrana, but dodged by Williams. Soriano now has Morgan, but Morgan giving him a couple of elbows for his trouble, and now grappling with him, trying to throw him in a corner, and then turning the attention over to Rubio, who was going for that baseball bat, but Morgan isn't going to let him have it. Oh my goodness, devastating move right there. Trying to turn his attention back on the Soriano, but Williams is going to make him wait his turn. Oh my goodness, but Morgan isn't going to abide by that as he picks up that steel bat and whacks him right over the head with it. And then a couple more strikes to add on some extra damage. The referee's right there. He can't do anything to stop all the weapons in this fight, but he can counter pin or call the match for submission, and he's making sure to do just that as these 4 men are going at each other. Like I said at the beginning of this match, 4 men, 1 goal. All these men dealing and accepting punishment. Oh my goodness, a big claymore right there on the Rubio by Morgan. All these men doing their best to punish each other for 1 goal, trying to get to BCW Joshi, Japan. It's a big 5-star frog splash by Scott Morgan, but the pin's broken up by Sol Soriano. And what's Morgan on? Just raking the skin on the back of Sol, and maybe going for a power bomb here as Soriano and Williams are both getting back to their feet. He's just dropping Soriano face first into the turnbuckle. Both La Rubio. Oh my goodness, the camera panned away, but James Williams had a steel chair, but he's still getting hit with an exploder by La Rubio, who's now coming back in the ring as Sol Soriano and Scott Morgan are still going at it. But what a pop-up uppercut. Oh my goodness. And then right after that, a chop block, and now just stomp in the face. Rubio adding some punishment. But it looks like James Williams back to his feet, and he's fired up. He's trying to bring it to La Rubio for flying forearm. And now him and Sol Soriano are both trying to add some punishment on the La Rubio. But James Williams inadvertently took out Sol Soriano. That drop kick was intended for Rubio, but Rubio with a nice dodge. And now Rubio and James Williams, the only 2 men on their feet. Williams throwing combos. What's this? Well, ripcord into a Spanish fly. What a maneuver. And so Soriano has Morgan, but Morgan with the reversal into a DDT. Oh my goodness, it just eats a kendo stick. But a kick up, but he gets hit with an insecurity right away by Soriano. And La Rubio's also back into the match. Is this a blue thunder bomb? It is! But James Williams. Soriano's rolling to the outside. He needs to recuperate and recover, as there's now 3 men in the ring. Soriano is the only one not inside the action right now, as both men, James Williams and La Rubio, are trying to get some action going, but they both missed those big strikes. But then the springboard crossbody, which takes out Williams and Soriano, and Scott Morgan's trying to take advantage of the situation with a springboard of his own, but he misses. Jumps right over La Rubio. He was trying to go for a crossbody, and Rubio's trying to take a pin on Soul, but he kicks out right at 1. Scott Morgan now getting back to his feet, and Rubio with a snapmare. But what's this? Oh my goodness, just twisting the boot on the face and trying to go for a shoulder block on the James Williams, but he can't hit it. That Scott Morgan's lifeless body's in the way. Oh my goodness, but then he gets hit with a cutter. So Soriano now, what's he setting up here? Oh my goodness, what a big set out power bomb. And Scott Morgan's on the apron looking up. Oh my goodness, he just took out Soul and La Rubio with that. And he also took out himself in the process. So Soriano with a, oh my goodness, what a cardiac kick on the La Rubio. And now him and Scott Morgan are the only men standing. But I guess the commentator case is real, because as soon as I say something, that changes. And now James Williams held by the clutches of Scott Morgan, and he's dealt with, rolling out to the outside of the ring. And Soriano might be joining him as he gets clocked over the head with that kendo stick. But the pin's broken up by Rubio, saving his chances at Joshi Japan. But he eats an elbow there by Scott Morgan, but he returns the favor. A wise man once said an eye for an eye. And now he's got that big sledgehammer, and he just hits Scott Morgan right in the ribs. James Williams sliding into the ring, breaking that pin up at 1. He wants to win this debut match of his, and what a way to do it, winning in the Fatal 4-Way #1 contendership match. So Soriano finally back up to his feet, while Williams is going to like to find another weapon. Oh my goodness, but he gets taken out by Soriano with a big running knee. Soriano is only 19 years old. I know he wasn't that battle royal, and he made it to the final 4, but he unfortunately lost that match. You know he loved to win this one here tonight, but even if he doesn't, you still think just getting the experience and putting on fire matches like he is great for him personally. But that pin's breaking up there, and James Williams seems to be in control in the middle of the ring. What's he going for? A springboard. Oh my goodness, tried to go for a cutter, but La Rubio and Scott Morgan both dodged out of the way. Soriano's now also back in the ring, throwing Rubio into the corner, while whatever Scott Morgan is fucking on. What a disrespectful slap to the back of the head. Oh my goodness, would have let that happen to me though. But now, oh my, what a move by Scott Morgan. He's going for the pin. 2. And a kick out at 2.5 by Soriano. And now Rubio's trying to go for a pin on Soul too. But Scott Morgan and James Williams both break it up, as Scott gets clocked over the head again with a kendo stick. And then he eats a swanton right there. James Williams in control of this match. What's he trying to set up here? Going to the middle rope, looking for some aerial offense perhaps. Trying to will Scott Morgan back to his feet, and he gets up, but he, oh my goodness, eats a hurricane as soon as he does. But Soriano's there to take advantage. Got him in the corner, nice shoulder barge. Now he's on the apron, go for a springboard, and while Rubio's getting back to his feet, Williams looked like he's going for a suplex perhaps, but a go behind by Soriano in the chop block. And La Rubio was trying to hit some springboard action on Scott Morgan, but he dodged out the way. And now he's trying to swing for the fences until Williams was able to bring that into a halt. But now Williams is getting pinned by Soriano. But that's Rubio there to break that cover. Oh my goodness, a cookie cutter by Soriano that's absolutely taking out La Rubio. But here goes Scott Morgan, oh my goodness, with 1 suplex, but he keeps the grip. A second one, and you know what they say, 3rd time's the charm. 3 amigos. And a kick up for good measure. Scott Morgan is on fire. But here comes James Williams. He was trying to set something up. A nice reversal on the Scott Morgan. Lob Rubio and Soriano both cleared the ring. It's only 2 men standing right now. Or technically 1, but that's besides the point. James Williams with a big kendo strike. And here goes Rubio breaking up that pin. No wonder why he was clearing the ring. He wanted to go get a weapon. He came back in with a steel chair. Got to keep an eye on that, ladies and gentlemen. The big body slam on a Williams. Now it looks like Rubio's climbing to the top, trying to set something up here. On the other side, Soriano and Scott Morgan are going at it. Is this a moonsault? Oh no, a reverse cross body, but he hits it anyway. But broken up by Scott Morgan before even the count of 1. Soriano and Williams now both down. Scott Morgan looking for a running forearm just right to the dome on a Rubio. Now picking up that kendo stick, but blocked by Soriano. Throws him into the corner. What's he looking for here? Oh, whatever it was, I guess we'll never know because it's blocked by Scott Morgan with a nice elbow. But then he gets his receipt right there by Soriano, who also does a nice go behind and the back suplex, slamming the back of his head right onto that baseball bat. And the cover, kicking at 2 though. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we might officially be in the deep waters in this match as James Williams now with Soriano in the corner, a big forearm to the back. Turned the attention over to Scott Morgan, not by choice. Rubio's back up to his feet once again. Now all 4 men in the ring once again. My goodness, Soriano and Williams both just laid out in the same corner. Scott Morgan rolling out after getting hit with a big uppercut by Rubio. Williams turns around and eats a kendo stick. And now he's getting hoisted. Oh my goodness, he just got dropped onto that chair. And then Rubio just ate a bat to the head, but he was still able to break up the pin by Soriano. And tried to go for a spear, but reversed into a DDT by Soriano. And now both men out on the apron. Soriano fell off. He might be laid out, but Soriano on the apron. On a nice forearm there on the James Williams, and Scott Morgan taking advantage, trying to go for a springboard moonsault, but the knees up by Soriano. And tried to go for a drop kick, but dodged. These men going back and forth, but Williams back into the ring with a pop-up cutter. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, what a move. This is wrestling. This is what BCW is all about. Non-stop action, constant chaos, elite wrestling, and chaos moments as all 3 men besides, never mind, scratch that, tornado DDT. My goodness. A cover now. 1, 2. Morgan back to his feet, but it doesn't matter as James Williams is able to get the dub over the other 3 men, and he is our first number 1 contender for the BCW Continental Championship at Joshi, Japan. What a match by all 4 of these competitors. Soriano had the match in the bag after hitting that cookie cutter until James Williams was able to take advantage. My goodness, Scott Morgan's match was over right there. We all thought maybe there was a small chance he was going to be able to break that pin up, but he was just too slow after getting laid out. And then James Williams' debut match, he shows everyone why he's calling it his era. And we're listening to his music, and we know that we will be seeing James Williams at our pay-per-view. That was a 5-star fatal 4-way if I've ever seen one. But next we have singles action in the women's division, as this next lady is a complete mystery. But if it's one thing we can say is that we're keeping the theme of luchadors going. Our first contestant in this women's action is La Phoenix Dorado. And her opponent, Tara, full sprint into the ring now. Oh my goodness. And Phoenix isn't wasting any time. These two women going back and forth. The energy, the aggression is mutual apparently. Tara ready to waste no time getting into this contest. And neither is Phoenix. The referee trying to get some separation to formally start this match. And these two women get right back to it. A big strike by Phoenix and then a sunset flip powerbomb from Tara's feet, though. What a unique maneuver. And now trying to go for a springboard moonsault. Oh my goodness, but dodged by Tara. And now she's in control, raking the skin of the back of Phoenix. And now into a torture act, hoisting her up and just dropping her down. Oh my goodness, what strength by the Greek god Tara. And now she's got Phoenix crawling back into the ring, but she's throwing a combo and a big kick to the gut and a jawbreaker, which has Tara falling to her knees, but she's right back up. Phoenix trying to set something up. She goes for a springboard hurricanrana, which drops Tara once more. She's crawling to the corner, trying to will herself up back to her feet, but Phoenix is in control. Both women grappling now, but Tara, we all know the strength she has, just pushes live Phoenix right into the corner. The referee trying to get some separation there, but they still end up going right back into the corner until live Phoenix hits a big code breaker on the Tara, which drops her. And now maybe going for a suplex, but oh my goodness, Tara just crawling in between her legs. And then an Irish whip, a duck under. What's this now? Hops over. And then tried to go for a drop kick, but blocked by Tara. And then there's a big stomp to the gut. And then, oh my goodness, a punch to the gut. What a move there by Tara. She knows how to put on the punishment. And what now? La Phoenix getting hit with an Irish whip. And then they just bump right into each other. But she tried to go for a springboard, but Tara says nah-uh. But then La Phoenix says nah-uh with a few elbows of her own, and she's going for that springboard again, and this time she's going to get it wheelbarrow into a bulldog. What a move by La Phoenix. She's got Tara laid out. She has control of this match, ladies and gentlemen. A big head kick, and then a leg kick and a chop, and a snapmare, and an elbow right to the head. What a combo by her. Picking Tara up once more, maybe trying to will her over to this corner, and she does, bangs her head right on the top turnbuckle, but then a reversal with a knee throws Phoenix right into the corner, but then Phoenix with a knee of her own, and maybe going for a suplex here. Oh my goodness, skip a suplex. She just spiked Tara right on her dome. 1, 2, what a sit out driver by her. Someone needs to check on Tara. Her neck might be broken into a million pieces. As live Phoenix, oh my goodness, I don't even know what to call that. An inverted 450 splash or something like that, or Phoenix splash, one or the other. But 1, 2, and a kick at that 2.5 by Tara. It doesn't get closer to that without being a 3. I'll tell you what, these women must have watched that Fatal 4-Way, because they're coming out here putting the classic on. They don't want the men to outshine them. It's either that or just the mutual aggression these two ladies have for each other. They're trying to take each other's head off their shoulders. And I'll tell you what, La Phoenix might have just damn near completed that goal with that sit-out power driver. But Tara trying to will herself back into this match, throwing Phoenix back into the ring and following her. But Phoenix taking the opportunity to get back on her feet, and here was 2 big strikes, make that 3, and then Tara with a chop of her own. But Phoenix saying bring it, and then another chop by Tara, and then the chop of Phoenix's own. Oh my goodness, it looks like Tara can't keep up with the striking of La Phoenix with that big enziguri, and she's going for the cover after hitting her right at the side of the head. 1, 2, and a kick out again at 2.5 by Tara. She's on the ropes, but she will not give. It might take just one more big move by Phoenix to take out Tara for good, as she's got her in the corner. And what's this? Tried the body slammer, but reversed to a DDT by Tara. She now has a chance to capitalize and get some momentum in this match. Trying to hoist her up on her shoulders. And what's this? Military press. It just drops her right on her fucking face. Holy. And the pin. 1, 2, And a kick out at 2.5 by La Phoenix this time. Both ladies barely able to keep themselves into this contest. We're definitely in the deep waters in this one. A reversal by La Phoenix into a kick to the gut. And now she's got Tara dragging her across the ring and banging her head in the corner again. But then another knee. These women won't settle for less. Oh my goodness, what a move by Tara. I didn't even know she had that in her moveset. And not just a couple stomps in the corner. Trying to lift her. She's got her in the sidewalk slam position. Oh, but a backbreaker. But it looks like she isn't finished yet. You know what they say? Second time's the charm. I know nobody says that, but I say it. So that means everyone says it. La Phoenix now rolling out of the ring slowly. Oh, maybe she was just playing possum and she's able to kick Tara off. Oh my goodness, but the speed and power of Tara are just too overwhelming with that flying running clothesline. Just takes her head off her shoulders right on the outside of the ring. But what's this? Oh my goodness, what a move right there by La Phoenix. And now she's trying to set up something else on the Tara. The referee for count of 5 now. Or tornado DDT. Oh no, it wasn't. It was a tornado stunner. What a move there. Tara might be out for good, but Phoenix has to throw her back in the ring. The referee had a count of 6. It might be over right here. She has the pin. The referee's right there. 1, 2, 3. It's all over. What a match by these two ladies. But it was La Phoenix who was able to get the dub here tonight. My goodness. This was a pay-per-view worthy match. This and the Fatal 4-Way in the show opener, ladies and gentlemen. This is what happens when you have a pay-per-view coming up. All these superstars trying to prove why they should be the ones on the show. But only one person was able to win this match here tonight. And it's La Phoenix. And we're going to end this match listening to her music. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh my gosh, a big clothesline. That's Lars Johnson. He's absolutely beating the shit out of Jose. Oh my goodness, he's throwing a combo on the sidewalk slam. That's right on the concrete. Oh my goodness, that's Jose from the Def Club and Lars Johnson. Why? He just got hit with a traffic cone. Jose now trying to fight back, throwing a combo of his own and a suplex right through a table on a Johnson. And he's grabbing that traffic cone and returning that receipt. Oh, but what a trip there by Lars Johnson, dodging that weapon. And now he's got a steel chair. He just hits Jose right in the gut and throws it right at his head. No, don't leave the damn traffic. Oh my goodness, he just cracked him with that too. These two men going back and forth. I have no idea why they're even fighting. Jose's beef has been with Chris Buzz Buckley. Maybe this is what that's about. Do we think Lars Johnson and Chris Buzz Buckley are working together? What a move. Jose just got caught lacking all by himself. And it's going to be his last mistake as he's getting hit with a torture rack backbreaker by Lars Johnson. Oh my goodness, just laid him out. What a reversal. These two men still going at it on top of all these equipments and crates. Oh my goodness, what a knee. I think Jose just got busted wide open. Where in the world is Takeuchi? He's nowhere to be found. Jose, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I will always be a warrior. You can't stop me, you can't stop me now. Yeah, I will always be a warrior. You can't lock me, you can't lock me down. I will not lay down my arms. Ready to be covered in scars. Cause I will always be a warrior. Late nights, get lost, hard work, the cost. Can't quit, can't stop. all cut off. Don't have time to waste, not now. Need to find a way to get out. Cause I'm gone in deep. Get lost in the weeds. You know it's all about the conquest. What's next? You gotta put the work in like you're obsessed. Think about what you want.
May Sawtooth all set in the ring for her debut match here on BCW Saturday Night Uncensored, but this match might end up being a blessing or a curse. I say that because she's going against this lady right here, who was a top talent already in BCW's women's division on this brand. She is Aaliyah Smoke. I'll tell you what, May Sawtooth has a big chance to etch her name into the foundation of BCW here tonight, going up against Aaliyah Smoke. This match is now underway. Right out the gate is Sawtooth hitting some big kicks, a nice combo there, and now a collar and elbow tie up, but Aaliyah Smoke showing her strength and a nice head kick and a chop followed by a hook and then another chop for good measure, and now just ramming her into the corner. Aaliyah Smoke trying to capitalize here on the second rope, but she's setting up. Oh my gosh, the dragon sleeper on the second rope, just suffocating May Sawtooth. Oh my goodness. The referee trying to get some separation off the second rope between these two ladies, but Aaliyah isn't going to waste any time. She trying to go for a springboard, but she isn't able to complete the distance, but she still capitalizes, keeping momentum, but she misses the knee strike, and now May Sawtooth finally able to get some offense going to this match, and a nice snap suplex, which absolutely drops Aaliyah Smoke. She had momentum, but she may be able to get it right back, as neither woman can seem to hit their springboards. Oh, Aaliyah getting hit with a combo here, and what's that, a knee to her stomach, and then, oh my goodness, an axe kick right to the back of her head. Now going for the cover. The referee taking too long to get there, and Aaliyah's able to kick out before the count even starts. Oh my goodness, both women trying to go for big strikes again, neither landing. A lot of hit and misses going on in this match so far, but now these women going strike for strike early in this match, and it looks like Aaliyah might have the upper hand. Oh my goodness, a kick to the knee. Oh no, Frankensteiner just spiked her right on her neck. Oh my goodness. And now she's slowly crawling up to her feet. Aaliyah Smoke might be trying to set up something dangerous here, trying to go for something, but whatever it is, it's reversed. And another springboard. Oh my goodness, but dodged is Aaliyah. She dodged out the way and tried to go for a Superman forearm, but that's dodged by May Sawtooth. And now Aaliyah's on the ropes, and she's getting the ropes used against her like a weapon, just wrenching on the arm. It's May Sawtooth. And now what's she going for? Oh, a nice blockbuster on Aaliyah. She's going for the cover once again. The referee still taking 3 days and 3 nights to get there, but this time at least she gets a count of 1. The referee not doing his best job in this match of covering these pins. My goodness, but a big stomp to the arm by May Sawtooth, and now she's on the apron. Aaliyah slowly crawling back to her feet, but it might be the worst mistake she ever made, as she's hit with a big hurricanrana, which drops her right back down. But she tried making something happen, but it's not going to work for her. She gets thrown in the corner. And what now? Oh, a big forearm in the corner. Sawtooth has been firmly in control of this match for a couple minutes now. And what's this? Oh, tried to go for a code breaker, but an atomic drop by Aaliyah. But what is this? Oh, a first meteor. Oh my goodness, what a move. That is unique. 1, 2 and a kick out at 2 by May Sauceru after that reverse meteor. I have never seen anyone in BCW do a maneuver like that, ladies and gentlemen. What unique offense by Aaliyah Smoke, and she's trying to keep the momentum going, and she's got that crossface locked in on May Sauceru with nowhere to go. She's trapped in the middle of the ring and she taps out. Celebration time here for Aaliyah. Oh, but a clothesline attempt by May Sauceru. She's a sore loser, trying to add some punishment on after this match. But Aaliyah with the upper hand once again, just clotheslining her right out of the ring. And just like in the match, she's standing tall after.
I promised myself I would go with my mother. I hate you niggas. Pain. Give me death, nigga.
El producer
Give me
Pat.
death.
I step away for the arena for 2 hours and I come back and get word that Jose was taken out. Chris Buzz Buckley, I know it was you, so get your punk ass out here. Oh, it's not so fun when it happens to you, huh, Takeuchi? Let's not forget, you and Jose are the ones who started this whole altercation by jumping me and throwing me in the damn trash can only 2 weeks ago. And it felt damn good doing it. I'll tell you what, I didn't do anything but put the trash where it belongs, and I'll do it again tonight if I have to. The crowd here on Saturday Night Uncensored chanting for these two to fight. Oh, but Chris Buzz Buckley just snuck Takeuchi, hitting him right over the head with that microphone. And now Takeuchi returning the favor of some strikes of his own. And we've got a battle on our hand, ladies and gentlemen. Takeuchi with a big wheelbarrow DDT on the Chris Buzz Buckley. This isn't even an official match. These two men are brawling right in the middle of the ring with a big combo and a drop kick. And now Takeuchi trying to go to the top rope with a big elbow drop as well on the Chris Buzz Buckley. He's trying to get revenge for his partner Jose, who was taken out by Chris Buzz Buckley's, oh my goodness, new alliance member Lars Johnson at the tornado DDT hit by Takeuchi. These two men are still going at it. We know that they were supposed to have a match at Joshi Japan, but now this might end up becoming just a brawl for tonight. Winner takes all right here at the springboard enziguri by Chris Buzz Buckley. We've never even seen him in action, but this is our first time even seeing him in the BCW ring. And now Takeuchi just using the ropes as weapons now. Just absolutely tying his arm into the ropes and tearing the ligaments and muscles in it. And now Buckley's trying to return the favor with some punches to the stomach to capitalize on it. He's got Takeuchi hoisted up on his shoulders and just, oh my goodness, face first off that top turnbuckle. He's falling into the corner, but Takeuchi's not going to let him put that boot in his chest. And he just swings his leg, making him face plant. And now he's on, oh my goodness, what a springboard. He was on the apron. A nice springboard swanton has Buckley trying to crawl back to the corner to get back up to his feet. Not sure this is where he wants to be, as Takeuchi has him in his grip, so for forearm to the back. And what's this now? Trying to lift him up to the top rope, but reversed by Buckley. And now an Irish whip throwing him to the apron. Oh, and a nice enziguri after eating a chin check, which drops Takeuchi down to the floor. And now he's on the top rope. Is he diving on him from all the way up there? Oh my goodness, Buckley, don't do it. He's setting up he tried to go for a drop kick, but reversed. Takeuchi moved out the way and Buckley fell all the way to the floor and got kicked in the head afterwards. Somebody needs to check on him. He can't even stay on his feet after getting Irish whipped along ringside and a moonsault for good measure. A shooting star press, actually, excuse me. Oh, Takeuchi getting thrown into the barricade and then eats the elbow. These two men continuing to brawl. It doesn't matter if it's inside the ring, in the parking lot, in the backstage area, or out here in the ring. They are going to fight until one of these men can't stand anymore. Oh my goodness, he just cranking on a neck. You can snap his neck like that, but neither man cares of the other's well-being. My goodness, what a nice dodge. But a reverse here by Takeuchi, going for a wheelbarrow, maybe DDT again, and he gets it a second time, but this time on the outside of the ring. If you think it's hard inside the ring, just wait till you get dropped on your head and neck on the outside. Takeuchi now getting back on the inside. Where the hell is BCW security to break this brawl up? They're no one to be found. Maybe our GMs are letting them duke it out ahead of Josie Japan. Oh, but a bicycle knee and a poison Rana right on top of the microphone by Buckley. Oh my goodness. And now what's he doing? He's just dragging him right into the middle of the ring here. Maybe he's trying to set up something. Oh my goodness. But whatever it was a nice cutter by Takeuchi. I was about to say it was reversed, but ladies and gentlemen, I didn't even have the time to say it. That's how. Oh, what a nice flip by Takeuchi. Tried to stay on his feet, but he gets his wheelbarrow dodge. Oh, he eats a springboard bulldog. What action and athleticism by both of these men. I'll tell you what, this might not be an official match, but it's damn near like one. This is a 5-star brawl if I've ever seen it. Both men trying to strike each other out with some big shots. Takeuchi with 2 in a row there, and Buckley returns, and now Takeuchi with a chop, and Buckley with a chop of his own. These men going back and forth. I know it's a blood feud, but I'll tell you what, you can never have enough of it. These two men trying to strike until one falls off their feet. Buckley with another chop there. Takeuchi gets his shot blocked, and these two men are going at it like two rabid dogs. Oh my goodness, who was going to stay on their feet? Both men getting dazed. A nice dodge by Buckley and tried to go for a bicycle knee, but he gets hit with a Hurricane Rana by Takeuchi instead. Oh my goodness. Then an elbow right to him. Then another Hurricane Rana by that boy Chris Buzz Buckley. He's getting on the top rope, maybe trying to set up that buzz bomb. Oh, it looks like he is going for it, and he lands it. Oh my goodness, 2 feet right in the stomach of Takeuchi. It might be over for him. Both men have taken a lot out of each other. It looks like Takeuchi might be knocked out after that last move, but Buckley isn't done yet with a big stomp to the stomach. And what's this? Oh my goodness, Buckley locking in a submission on Takeuchi. This some type of modified surfboard, just breaking his back over his knees. Oh my goodness, and then it doesn't matter if he taps out, but he does anyway. Oh my goodness, his back might be broken. And Chris Buzz Buckley hitting that knee again, and another poison Rana. These two cannot stand each other, and all the tensions that's been boiling over the past couple of weeks finally led to a brawl. The Def Club might have chose the wrong target to jump, as Chris Buzz Buckley now has backup, and we know with Lars Johnson and Jose in the back, Jose was taken out by Johnson, and now Buckley takes out Takeuchi. The backup he got was a good choice, and it looks like momentum is finally turning around for Buckley.